Good morning, guys. Here attached is your Greek myths resource packet. So this resource packet is due on Friday. You'll want to work on completing it throughout the week. Here's an example. I'm going to go through this example with you of what you should be looking for when you're reading the 5 myths that you'll have for this week. Morgan's journey. Morgan walked into the house, threw off her backpack, and closed the door. Morgan thought to herself, I can't do this anymore. It is just too much. She closed her eyes and imagined herself to be somewhere else, anywhere else. She had 3 tests coming up and 1 final paper that she needed to do well on if she wanted to pass the 8th grade. Morgan took a deep breath and slowly walked towards the kitchen. She then paused and turned towards her room. I'd rather just be by myself, Morgan thought. So then you guys will get 4 separate questions. The first question asks, who are the main characters in this story? The main character in the story is Morgan. The red are my responses. You'll see I wrote in complete sentences, started with a capital letter, capitalized Morgan because it's a name, and had a period at the end. It asks, describe the main characters in your own words. I said Morgan is frustrated and irritated. She's feeling overwhelmed by the amount of work that she has coming up, and she wants to be alone. Then it asks you to write 2 pieces of evidence that reveal how Morgan's feeling. Both started according to the text. Both use the comma and quotation marks and the period inside. And these were my examples to show Morgan was annoyed. She walked into the house. She threw off her backpack and closed the door. That shows she was mad. Morgan thought to herself, I just can't do this anymore. It's just too much. This one, because she walked into the house and threw something, we know is an action, the first example. The second example, we look at that word thought and know that she is thinking something. So that's how the author shows her emotion there. The last question asks you, how does the author reveal or show Morgan's emotions? Is it through dialogue, actions, or thoughts? And here you'll see that I wrote, the author reveals Morgan's emotions through her actions and thoughts. She threw off her backpack, which shows she's angry. She thought to herself that she can't do this anymore, which shows she is overwhelmed. So that's an example of the types of questions you'll be asked after each myth you read this week. Here's a suggested work schedule. You'll want to complete about 1 myth per day. Let's say you have some more time on Monday and would rather do 2 myths on Monday and not have to do 1 on Tuesday. That's fine as well. And myths are below. Remember to use complete sentences, capitalization, punctuation, spelling, and all of that. So part of the work that you'll have for me this week is the resource packet. The other portion that you want to be thinking through is your daily questions. So I'm going to pull up what your daily questions would look like. If you look at your classwork, and then this will be from last week, you will go to daily question and you'll click on it. And then you'll click down here where it says view question. Yours is going to look different than mine, but once you click view question, you'll be able to answer the question in a short answer box and get graded on that. Your resource packet will be read aloud if you'd like to hear any of the myths read aloud in a different video. So feel free to watch out for that video as well. If you'd rather read them to yourself, you are good to go. Miss you guys very much. Hope everyone is staying safe and washing your hands. Bye, guys.